Hello, my name is Tim. I am 10 years old and I live in a small village. Let me tell you about my life and my adventures. I live with my parents and my little sister, Lucy. My father is a farmer, and my mother is a teacher. We have a small house with a big garden. In the garden, we grow vegetables and fruits. We have apple trees, tomato plants, and carrot rows. I help my parents in the garden every weekend. I love to see the plants grow. Every morning, I wake up early. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and get dressed. Then, I have breakfast with my family. We usually eat bread, cheese, and eggs. After breakfast, I go to school. My school is not far from my house. It takes about 10 minutes to walk there. At school, I have many friends. My best friend's name is John. We sit together in class and play together during breaks. Our favorite game is soccer. We play soccer every day after school. I am a good goalkeeper, and John is a fast runner. I like all my subjects at school, but my favorite is English. I love reading stories and writing essays. My teacher, Mrs. Brown, says I am very good at English. She gives me extra books to read. My favorite book is about a boy who travels around the world. I want to travel like him one day. After school, I go home and do my homework. My mother helps me with my homework. She is very smart and patient. After finishing my homework, I play with my sister. We play board games, draw pictures, and sometimes we bake cookies with our mother. Lucy is very funny and always makes me laugh. On weekends, I have more time to explore. I love going to the forest near our village. The forest is big and full of tall trees, colorful flowers, and singing birds. I take my dog, Max, with me. Max is a golden retriever. He is very friendly and loves to run. We walk on the forest paths, climb hills, and sometimes we find hidden streams. One day, while walking in the forest, I found an old, dusty book under a tree. The book was about magic and adventures. I took it home and showed it to my parents. They told me it was a special book. I started reading it and discovered many interesting stories and lessons. This book made me even more curious about the world. My dream is to become an explorer. I want to visit different countries, meet new people, and learn about their cultures. I want to see the mountains, the oceans, and the deserts. I want to write about my adventures and share them with others. For now, I am happy with my small village life. I learn new things every day and have fun with my family and friends. I know that one day, I will achieve my dreams. Until then, I will keep exploring, reading, and learning. Let me tell you more about my family. My father, Jack, is very strong and kind. He works hard on the farm every day. He grows many vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and beans. He also takes care of our animals. We have cows, chickens, and sheep. My father taught me how to milk a cow and collect eggs from the chickens. I enjoy helping him with the animals. My mother, Sarah, is very intelligent and caring. She teaches at the village school. She teaches math and science. Sometimes, she brings home fun science experiments for us to try. Last week, we made a volcano with baking soda and vinegar. It was so exciting to see it erupt. Lucy, my little sister, is 6 years old. She has curly blonde hair and blue eyes. She loves to draw and paint. Her room is full of her colorful drawings. She also likes to sing and dance. Every night, before bed, she sings a lullaby for us. Her favorite song is "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star." Let me tell you about some of my hobbies. Besides playing soccer, I also like to ride my bike. My bike is red and shiny. On sunny days, I ride my bike around the village. I visit my friends' houses and sometimes we race our bikes. I always wear my helmet to stay safe. Another hobby of mine is fishing. My grandfather taught me how to fish. We go to the lake near our village. We sit quietly with our fishing rods and wait for the fish to bite. It is very peaceful and relaxing. Sometimes, we catch big fish, and we cook them for dinner. They taste delicious. I also love reading. I read every day. My favorite place to read is under the big oak tree in our garden. I sit there with my book and get lost in the stories. I have read many books about adventures, animals, and magic. Reading takes me to different worlds and helps me learn new things. One day, my teacher gave us a project. We had to write about our dreams. I wrote about my dream to become an explorer. I described all the places I want to visit and the things I want to see. I also drew pictures of mountains, forests, and oceans. My teacher liked my project very much and gave me a gold star. Let me tell you about some special events in my village. Every year, we have a big festival called the Harvest Festival. It is a time to celebrate the crops we have grown. There are many fun activities like games, music, and dancing. We also have a big feast with lots of delicious food. My favorite part of the festival is the pie-eating contest. Last year, I won second place. We also celebrate Christmas with great joy. We decorate our house with lights and ornaments. We bake cookies and make hot chocolate. On Christmas Eve, we sit by the fireplace and tell stories. In the morning, we open our presents. Last Christmas, I got a new pair of binoculars for my explorations. Another exciting event is the village fair. There are rides, games, and food stalls. I love the Ferris wheel because it gives a great view of the village. My sister likes the carousel with the colorful horses. We always have a lot of fun at the fair. Now, let me tell you about some of my adventures. One day, my friends and I decided to build a treehouse. We found a big tree in the forest and started gathering wood and nails. It took us many days to finish it, but we finally had a great treehouse. We decorated it with paintings and even made a small flag. We call it our secret clubhouse. We often meet there to play games and tell stories. Another adventure was when we went camping. My father took me, John, and Lucy to a campsite near a river. We set up our tents and made a campfire. We roasted marshmallows and told spooky stories. At night, we looked at the stars and tried to find constellations. It was amazing to sleep under the stars and listen to the sounds of nature. I also had an adventure at the beach. Last summer, my family went to the seaside for a holiday. We played in the sand, built sandcastles, and collected seashells. I learned how to swim in the sea and even tried surfing. It was a little difficult, but very exciting. I loved watching the waves and feeling the salty breeze. I have many more stories and dreams. I hope to write a book one day about all my adventures. I want to inspire other children to explore, dream, and learn. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it.